Sorry about that. Good morning. It is midnight. Whoa, scary, scary. On the 12th of fucking end of the world news, mate. This is the end of the world news. Good evening. And welcome to the end of the world news. It's now the 12th of February. Oh fuck, I better buy Robert's birthday, isn't it? 13th. It's the end of the world news. I was reading the Daily Mirror on the news. What year is it? 2019. Dates. Sorry, hang on. 7th of the 2nd. So I'm a bit late with the news. Apparently, I'll read you this. This is from the Daily Mirror, alright? Do you mind if I read you an article from the Daily Mirror? Right, can I be your newsreader for tonight? It's the end of the world news, like. Right. Forced on the streets. Oh no, that's the fucking headline. Hold on. Mum-to-be loses child in freezing conditions, waiting for council help. Rough sleeper Stephanie wanted to get up from the icy pavement. And I can't be bothered to do this. Fuck that. There's all this homeless shit in the Daily Mirror, man. I can't bother to read all the stories. Some mum loses a baby because he's sleeping in a tent, and everyone's fucking homeless in Britain and stuff. Apparently, they've got about 7 or 8 pages of it in the fucking Daily Mirror. I really ain't got the time to fucking do it all. Some cunt sleeping, some guys sleeping bags. We got people sleeping bags. And this is the Daily Mirror. I don't know. It's risk living in Tent City. Someone lost his house because he had a dog, and there's all this homelessness. Apparently, it's in the Daily fucking Mirror, so I ain't got time to read it all. But I'm just saying, it's sort of like, I have a vision for 2020. There's all this homeless shit. I was going to read it all, but I ain't got time, and I can't be bothered, to be honest with you. Quite cosy at the moment, thank. Well, I would be if I could get hot water working. Anyway, yeah, living in Tent City, they've even got they've even built places out of tents and stuff like that. And I'm just saying to myself, look, you know, wouldn't it be a nice vision for Britain for everyone to have a home by 2020? Literally a 2020. I mean, there's a lot of homelessness and a lot of people on the streets still in London, like. Thousands of people, hundreds of people on the streets in London, like, or sleeping strop corners and shit. And it's really fucking bad. It's not good. I mean, think about it. It's 21st century, man. It's the 21st fucking century, innit? You know the amount of homeless people we have. You know the amount of homeless there are in Britain alone. You got all this immigration, and yet there's homeless people living on the streets and all over the fucking country, man. You know, there's all these homeless people who've got nowhere to live, and people up to their necks in debt out on this credit thingy. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, look, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be a good vision to sort of like kind of sort of like solve the homeless problem by 2020? Because it's the 21st century. 2020 sounds a bit like home, doesn't it? If you say it slowly, it says 20. Sounds a bit like home, sort of thing. I have a vision for 2020 is to build a home, to make Earth home. To everyone to be home. For everyone to have a home. Even if it's only one room. Even if it's only a room or something. Wouldn't it be nice by 2020, in Britain at least, at least in Britain, to have a home by the year 2020. You know, it's kind of like crazy the world is, man. Like, there's so many people on the streets still, and they've got these fucking people in debt all the time still. And the world hasn't moved forwards in about 30 or 40 years, has it, really? You know what I'm saying? Sure, instead of Brexit, which is a waste of time because you've got the Channel Tunnel, right? No point in Brexit because you've got the fucking Channel Tunnel. Yes, we're going to leave Europe. We're going to leave Europe. What are you going to do? Close the Channel Tunnel? You can't exactly close the Channel Tunnel, can you? Hey? It's like cutting the umbilical cord, isn't it, really? Brexit is a waste of fucking energy and a waste of money and a waste of fucking time because of the simple fact that we built fucking Concorde. France and Britain built Concorde, didn't they? And then you had sort of like the Channel Tunnel. You can't cut off the Channel Tunnel. We can't escape Europe, whether we like it or not, really. Britain cannot escape Europe because we've got the Channel Tunnel. So we're connected to France. So Britain is definitely connected to France by the Channel Tunnel, yeah? So what the fucking point is there in trying to have Brexit? But you could refuse to pay taxes to them. Instead of Brexit, how about we don't pay you? How about we don't pay Europe a penny instead? We're not leaving Europe, no, but we won't pay to be a member of your corporate business shit or whatever. You know, like instead of leaving Europe and saying sort of like, we could just say, right, we won't pay you to stay in Europe, but we're going to stay where we are. And you could always take your chair away from there. Borders, I don't know. I just think, you know, I mean, it's a waste of fucking time and a waste of money. There are homeless people on the streets of Britain, Daily Mirror and all that. Homeless people on the streets of Britain. We got fucking people sleeping in tents in the cities, apparently. Apparently in the cities there are people sleeping in tents. And there are people sleeping in shop doorways still in the year 2019. Come on, 2019, man! It's not 1819, it's 2019. I thought you might be able to find people a home by now. That'd be a good thing to do though, wouldn't it? To actually house all the homeless. Something for the millionaires to... I hate charity. I don't think you need charity. You don't need charity at all. I'd rather have a 10% tax for everybody. I mean, how much can you win? I mean, people ain't poor in Britain. Most people ain't poor. I saw someone spending 30 fucking quid on lottery tickets today. Now, £24 he spent in front of me. I was in a queue in the supermarket. Some woman dressed in rags or whatever buys £24 of lottery tickets. I think, you're not fucking poor than I. Anyone who can spend that amount of money on lottery tickets is not poor. If you can afford a lottery ticket, you're not poor. What would be a good idea, instead of lottery tickets and stuff, is for the millionaire rocks, and instead of charity. I hate charity. I do not believe in charity. Now, hang on. Who sung songs about home? Big rock stars. Think of rock stars. Got millions of pounds, right? Okay. Paul Young. Didn't you do something about... What was that song you sung? living in the land of the common people. The common man. Something about the common people. Paul Young, instead of charity, how about setting up your own foundation? Paul Young used to sing some... Do you remember Paul Young in the 1980s? He sang Living in the Heart of the Common People, blah, blah, blah. That song. Okay. You know, they've got these food banks. The government have food banks now, don't they? Where they sell second-hand food or something, or they give away tins. Why don't you set up your own not a charity, Paul, because you'd be using your own money. Because you'd be using your own money.